Hello friends, I'm Chi. Today I'll be talking about how you can protect your document while you are away. While you travel back home, really a lot of people have been trapped, in this mess of a thing, They travel back home and their document got lost or stolen. You know, Normally when you travel, a lot of people just put their documents in their bag, in their purse, in their wallet, or just back of their pocket or inside the traveling bag, forgetting that it can be stolen or you can misplace it. Sometimes you put your wallet behind you and it can just fall off without you knowing it, whether you're in a taxi or you went visiting or you're in a bar, restaurant. You can just misplace these things. It happens. It has happened to a lot of people. Like a guy from Spain who traveled back home to Nigeria, and in the taxi, he was robbed. The car was double crossed, and he was robbed, his bag stolen from him. And in that bag was his documents there. Now you can imagine what he could be thinking at that moment. I don't think it was all about his money, but rather the documents, because he was not even having any copies. Now, till this day, that guy is now stranded, because he couldn't go through it. It was not something he could just go through so easily through the embassies. They ask him, bring this, bring that. They are working on it, but to this day, this is over 10 years now, that guy is still there, back home, trapped. He has even lost hope. So what am I trying to say? It can be anybody, so we don't have to be careless, about these things. First of all, try to have copies of your documents. You can scan them, save them in your mail, save them in your phone, or have copies of them somewhere. Just save them in your phone, all your documents. Scan them, or you can just take a photo of them, save in your phone, or email them. Another thing is this: when you travel back home, avoid keeping all the important documents in your bag, in your traveling bag, or in your bag or purse or wallet. Try to wear an inner shirt that has zips, the zips. So you can just, like a bomb shirt with zips if you're a girl, or if you're a guy, you can just cut, a short jean that has a lot of zips, both front and back. You can just put those important documents, like your international passport, all those things. You can put them in that inner shirt that you're putting on. In those zips, you put them there, you zip it off, okay? That is one of the best way, So even when you move around, you are just safe. You are just sure that at least they are in there, locked up there in the zip. So I think in that way you have at least protected the documents, because you would not like to be trapped in that kind of thing, Also, like my uncle who traveled, he forgot his passport in the car, and then a guy who was working in the hotel, they have to come watch the car, and this guy took the passport, took the wallet that the passport was inside his wallet. He took it, thinking that he will see money there. Then, from investigation, like that, they found out that he was the one who took it. Then he has to confess and plead. But he later returned the passport. Then imagine that he saw money. He would have taken everything and run away. So you see, a lot of people can do this mistake. Right now there are people trapped back home. They can't come back anymore. So please, when you travel, try to protect these documents. Please keep a copy in case anything goes wrong. At least you have copies. You have like the ones you saved, you scanned in your phone or email. You can easily, bring them out as evidence. You can now, one of the things you can do is to go to the police, make a report, then proceed to the embassy to, with this evidence of this. Once you have already saved in the phone, you can just show it to them, and that is it. Someone will ask, okay, what if the phone too was stolen? Well, you have your mail. You saved some in your mail. Also, another thing is that you can also, if you have like brothers, sisters, you can also send copies of your documents to them so that they can just save it in their phone in case you lost your phone or they stole your phone too. So at least you have these copies left with you. So you can now go to the embassy, and then with these copies, you can now, show as evidence, and they will give you a temporary document or passport, whatever. It depends on the embassy now to now know, because now you have evidence. The guy I told you of who is in Nigeria now, still trapped, he doesn't have any copy. There's no copy, And sometimes even if the embassy knows that truly he is he has document, they will just play around with him because he doesn't have his own proof. He doesn't have the proof. So please have your proof intact so that at least even if you're calling a lawyer, you have evidence that you have a document. So what am I saying? Avoid keeping your documents in your bag, in your handbag, in your wallet, or the back of your pocket. You can lose it or it can be stolen. And these days of identity theft, you never can tell. People can just steal this thing from you because they know you're just returning from abroad, or even in abroad itself, your document can be stolen too. So identity theft is on the high side, so they can use it to do a lot of things, to commit fraud online or scam people online. Okay, please, this is why you should protect your documents, okay, to avoid all this problem. Or even people using their document to go steal, commit crime, and then drop that document in the car. So when the police come, the police will now think that, okay, the person who robbed must be the owner of these documents. Then they'll trace it and link it to you. Also, people who sell drugs could also use your document and package these drugs and put in a traveling bag. In case they are caught, they will say, no, I'm not the owner. It is the owner, check well. And when they find your documents in there, in that bag containing these drugs, they will think you are the one. So that is why you should protect your documents so well. Wear the inner shirt that contains zips and hide them in there, okay? Don't flaunt them around, okay? It's not important. And have copies in your phone, or your family members or your wife. You can just send copies of these your documents to them to save in their phones for you, okay? In case. All right, I'm Chi. Any question, any suggestion, how you can safeguard your documents when you travel back home or while you're in Europe, you can just write in the comment section. And also show me love by liking my video. I'm Chi signing out. One love. Ciao, ciao. See you. Bye.